Hey dolls, welcome back to your Royal BFF, the People's Duchess. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are all doing well. I am having a wonderful Thursday. I'm actually playing hooky from work today because I had to get so many things done. And you know how sometimes you're just like, okay, if I go to work today, I will miss XYZ other thing that I was supposed to have done yesterday. And I have to get submitted by today. So I'm definitely playing hooky. Do not tell anyone, please. This is just between you guys and myself. All right. So, yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday. We have really good news in As Everland. Of course, Meghan has dropped her new collaboration with High Camp Supply. Now, if you watched my previous video, which was As Ever, the release, centering around the release, As Ever's stunning new collab, you would know that she not only dropped this collaboration, but it's I think probably one of her best collaborations she's ever dropped in terms of like the anticipation, in terms of like the actual product itself. I mean, she put her thumb into this particular box, right? So it's the where is that? It's a box and it's a basket. I think this is the PR box, like the prototype that we're seeing here, this really lovely lavender type of box with the gardenias and the tea and the honey. Beautiful setup. This basket was one of my favorites too. Yeah, this right here. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous is this basket? And for me, I think that this is probably one of her best drops, if not the best drop. I still think that her Christmas drop was like, that took the cake. When she brought them candles out, people went nuts. So that was probably one of the best drops, but this is also right up there. I mean, it's so beautiful. It's so lovely. It's so Meghan, right? It's chic, it's delicate. It harkens back to a simpler time when gardening and sipping tea were standard practice, right? When people weren't so busy all the time and rushing around. This is what this box reminds me of: the baguette, the plates, the silverware. It's just really well done, really tasteful. And Meghan is known for her tasteful elegance, as is this supply company that she's working with. So High Camp Gardenias is a supply company that she's working with on this particular basket. And yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell that this is right up Meghan's alley. I really love her commitment to helping other businesses, and not just helping, right? Because this business is doing very well. So she's not like, this isn't like a handout type situation. She's collaborating with them to give them that visibility, but they are already in and of themselves a well-established, very well-respected entity. And as you can tell from their Instagram page, they do gorgeous work. So it's not surprising that Meghan would have paired up with them. They're women owned, obviously, and they service a lot of different communities. They have a lot of different like incentives for their services. And I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I read somewhere that a portion of these proceeds go to charity. So I'm gonna look that up actually while we're on here on this live. But yeah, this is just the perfect type of collaboration for Meghan. She also released a series of really beautiful pictures and videos to go along with it. This one's my favorite out of all of them. She looks, I mean, she doesn't even have her face in the frame, and she looks so good. She looks so sweet and so amazing in this dress. I really love this style of dress on her, this like paneled dress. It reminds me of that cream colored dress that she wore in the first set of As Ever. Like the very first iteration of her drop, she wore that like white gown with like the bell sleeves, the one that she was swinging on that backyard swing in. I love that dress. And I love this dress too. The same silhouette, same kind of belled sleeves. She just does this so right, you know? And at first, I should have known that this vase was not, this is why, by the way, this is why I thought we were getting the vase. The fact that she was holding this vase and it was such a central point of the picture, I'm thinking like, okay, she's kind of like doing a bait and switch, right? She's giving us this vase, but when she drops the line, it will be the as ever vase. Like, I don't know why that was my thinking, but that was like my train of thought. Like, we're going to get an as ever vase. Forget what we're seeing here. We're definitely going to get that as ever vase. And when we didn't, I was just like, oh, this was me. This has been me for a few days now. just dreaming, just dreaming of that vase, because why wouldn't we get the vase in a flower collaboration? Like, what else are you putting in these vases but these flowers? I mean, riddle me that, Duchess. Riddle me this. Why can't we just have the vase right now? I'm getting into impatient. I'm getting just a little bit impatient for sure. Emerald, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for joining us, hun. I love that white dress. It's my kind of dress. Yes, same. That is such a gorgeous silhouette. It's so flattering, really, to any body type, right? So I love dresses that you don't have to like do too much. You just throw them on and they look so classy and like well put together, like you spent lots of time, but really it's literally just a white dress. She just threw on a white dress and her regular stack. And this is what I really appreciate about Meghan styles, because she has this like very universal style that goes with everything. Her stack goes with everything. The silhouettes really kind of just go with everything. They're so simple most of the time. Sometimes she'll wear an intricate Carolina Herrera, you know, that little red number, something like that. But for the most part, she just sticks to these really classic silhouettes and it works so well. So yeah, she released this collaboration, and in the spirit of the collaboration, she also released this beautiful video where she's hanging out with the kids. She's making her floral arrangements and it looks really beautiful. Like the tins that she has the florals in, I think those aren't tins. The one to the furthest left, or excuse me, the furthest right looks like a tin, but then the others look like probably stainless steel. In any case, they're all really beautiful. The basket is beautiful. Like all of it is gorgeous. I wouldn't be surprised if everything were sold out already. And then I noticed like the little sprigs, even like the little sprigs of like lavender that she has hanging in the top left corner there. How cute is that? How cute is that? And everyone's been gushing over Princess Lilibet's little cameo. And even though you don't see much of her, all you see is her little feet running up to the table and greeting her mom, and I guess telling her mom something. You do see the bottom of her dress there that seems to have like some kind of, I don't know if that's like an animal or just like an abstract design of some sort. I'm not sure. But trust and believe, this dress has been going viral, making its rounds. It's so cute. It's so like, this is exactly what you would think when you think of like springtime gardenias, springtime florals. You would definitely picture something like this in the sun. And she has this lovely workstation where everything is just so aesthetically pleasing. Even the one that she did when she like the pre-drop where she was on like a different workbench, like a brown workbench, really solid workstations, really aesthetically beautiful workstations. Joseph, welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining us. My wife still raves about the fruit spread gift box I gave her for her birthday. Yes. Yes. W gift, Joseph. As a husband, W gift for sure. That gift set changed the game. It really changed the game. Once Oprah got her hands on it and fell in love with it too, put it on her best lit or her best things of 2025, like that changed the game. And I still rave about that fruit spread. I love the raspberry, but y'all know I'm addicted to the orange marmalade. I keep that orange marmalade in constant supply. Like if they have no business at all, then I have passed. Just know that if As Ever's orange marmalade has no customers purchasing it, you know that I am no longer around, because that orange marmalade stays stocked in my fridge. It is a staple. I have to have it. No exceptions, no substitutes, nothing. I've never tasted anything like that in my life. And I've traveled extensively. I've been a lot of places. I've seen a lot of things. I've eaten a lot of food. Several different varietals of jams, jellies, all the things. But that orange marmalade, there's something about it that just, God, I get chills even just talking about it because it's just that good. And I'm sorry to the UK squatties out there, the Aussies and all our other squatty families who aren't able to enjoy. I'm not trying to like rub it in your face right now, but honestly, when she starts international shipping, that'll also be a game changer because we're not just hyping up these products because we're fans of Meghan. If she had terrible products, there's some celebrities out there who I like whose products that I don't purchase because I'm like, well, I mean, a lot of celebrities go into like the alcohol brand business or skincare or hair care, and that's well and fine. And I'm, kudos and good luck to you all. But some of them, they're not great. They don't make a lot of sense. You can tell it's kind of just like a money grab type situation because they don't really know anything about the subject matter. I've seen celebrities with skincare and hair care lines who have terrible skin and no hair. So it's just weird that they would put out that product to begin with. And you're just kind of like, okay. And then you just kind of, still love the celebrity and you move on. But I'm not influenced. I'm not someone who is influenced by an influencer influencing me. I am a scientist. I need to know what's in it. I need to know how it works. I need to know if it works. I need to know the efficacy. I need to know all those things prior to me just purchasing a product. So the celebrity razzle dazzle of it all does not faze me. And Meghan's jams and her teas, they are not celebrity razzle dazzle. There is something so special about the formulas. There is something so pure. And I think it's because she reiterated on Emily Chang that she had to find a way to keep the home recipe valid even throughout the mass production process. And she's done that. You can tell that this is a homemade, it doesn't taste mass produced. The strawberries, the raspberries, they're so fresh tasting. And it's weird because, ordinarily to preserve that flavor, you need a ton of preservatives, but she just uses like pectin and like natural gums. And I think that that's what makes it really taste as fresh as it does and taste as good as it does. So, it's your favorite too, Emerald? Yes, girl, there is nothing like that orange marmalade. I'll never get over that. I don't know how she did it. I don't know. And I'm not even like I'm a texture, like I'm such a texture snob that like I don't even take ice in my drinks because I hate things in my drinks. I don't like solid things or any things in my drink. I just put my drink in the fridge or the freezer to let it cool and then I drink it like that. I cannot put like stuff in my drink because it'll make me gag. But that orange marmalade, despite hating the texture of that in any other scenario, I'm obsessed with that texture. I'm obsessed with the little bits in there. It just it does something to me. So this was all the rage. This was all the rage on social media. Everybody is abuzz with Lilibet's little dress and her sweet little cameo. I really loved this picture here where they're pouring. And again, this is all, if you notice the vase, look, you see the vase here? I'm thinking in my head, for whatever reason in my head, I'm going, this is going to be the as ever vase. This is going to be the as ever vase. Forget what you're seeing here. She's going to secretly drop that vase on us with the collaboration when it drops. And I couldn't be more wrong, but but yeah, no, these pictures are making their way around the internet and everybody is just a buzz. It is just, it's one thing to like have a brand, but it's another thing to have a brand that you're really proud on and that you stand on and that people really love. And again, this is what separates her from just another celebrity with a quote unquote celebrity brand. I think the way I see this brand for myself, I don't see it as a celebrity brand. And I think probably because I don't see Meghan as a celebrity. To me, I see Meghan as a regular lady whose circumstances in life and her hard work got her to where she is. She's acclaimed. She is, in fact, celebrated, but I don't group her in with celebrities because for whatever reason, I still just feel like she's one of us. She's just a regular woman. She's just one of us. If you meet her, I've said this before, she's like your homegirl. she's not like someone I consider like having that status to where they're just so above everybody as a celebrity and whatever products they put out, that's what people are going to get. No, she's a person. She's a human being. She's around the way girl. She's just like your BFF. And I think that that's how she described the TIG. I think this is where I get that from. She once told Silver, I think Silver was the script runner. I'm not sure what her role was on Suits. Forgive me for that, Silver. Kudos. But she told Silver, like when she was doing the TIG, she was like, it's your best friend with all the travel tips and beauty advice and stuff like that. And it makes a lot of sense. And that's the ideology behind the TIG. And I think that that's the same ideology behind As Ever. You can clearly see that she's doing this from her heart and from her home to yours. So I don't know. She did have like the big celebrity PR stuff, but again, I considered that just a facet of the business itself. To me, Meghan will always be a royal homegirl. She's a homegirl who happens to be of royal status and not vice versa, not the other way around. So this is really lovely. And I don't know, I think that we're seeing more of like the children because they're going to have larger roles. We can kind of guesstimate this based on that statement they gave when they changed Archwell Foundation to Archwell Philanthropies. And they specified that they did that so that they can expand the reach as well as incorporate their children into the mix. So I feel like this is a rollout of that. I feel like this is phasing their kids more and more in. I think at this age that Lilibet is at, she's probably already voiced what she likes and what she doesn't like. And in my opinion, we're seeing more of her because she has voiced that she really likes this stuff. And who wouldn't? What little princess wouldn't love this whole floral arrangement situation or the jams or the taste testing? We saw her taste testing with her mom in a previous video, the strawberry jam. So we know, or the raspberry jam, excuse me. So we know that her kids are very interested in what she's doing. And I think that this is probably going to be something that we see more of. I could be wrong. We never know with Meghan and Harry. They're full of surprises. But in my opinion, they're getting a little bit more relaxed and bringing their children in more based off of what they told us they would do in that Archwell statement. Which is really lovely. I love that they have found a compromise, a safe compromise to share their lives and share their children with us without having to, really just put them out there like that. This is such a beautiful compromise. It works. It's really captured the essence of things without the overexposure. I think that this is really, especially this picture here. This picture is just so editorial. It's so good. This could be in any magazine. In fact, I don't know. It looks a little bit different from the pictures that she normally takes for the As Ever stuff. So I do wonder if this is like Shop by People magazine or like a different outlet or something. I don't know, but this seems very editorial to me. It's beautifully done. And it is something signature. Like it still feels like Meghan. It still feels like her style, but there's something about the finish and the exposure and just the way that things are done. It feels like a professional photography versus the As Ever stuff, which is also professional, but you know what I mean. Magazine editorial versus As Ever brand editorial. But this works so well. And does anyone know if her dress was sold out? I feel like this dress would have definitely sold out already. But yeah, here I am just looking and looking. And all of this I think is really good. This high camp supply, they do Plan de Charme very well. And if you guys aren't familiar with Plan de Charme, it's a style of aesthetic that heavily revolves around simple and simplicity, but with some intricate detail here and there, something fun, a pop of color. So when you think Plan de Charme, you can think like French countryside. A lot of the Lagos, Nigeria townscape is like this with the nice, like they'll have like homes that are maybe peach or like some kind of like sand or taupe, but then they'll have this like intricate terracotta around the top or intricate thatched roof at the top, something of that nature. So Plan de Charme is just this very like sweet, stylized French countryside, Riviera type situation type deal, especially the way Meghan's backyard is situated, you know, that like awning that she has, it reminds me of this picture on the very right, third down. This is exactly how Meghan's awning in her backyard looks. And we see a lot of Plan de Charme in everything, as far as her garden, as far as just the way she kind of incorporates everything so lovingly and carefully into her brand. So this is, I think, a brilliant strategy. A lot of people identify with this. A lot of people go for this aesthetic. I don't know if you guys are on Pinterest, but Pinterest is one of the most popular social media ads, or not ads, but social media platforms for this type of thing. So for the inspiration, for just giving you an idea of what things might look like or seem like, this is, in my opinion, like a Pinterest Plan de Charme board, which Meghan does so very well. And then she also added in that box her honey and peppermint tea with the gardenias. I think the box retails for what, $255, if I'm not mistaken. Like, let me know if I'm wrong. I know I saw it was, I'm pretty sure it was $255. Let me check and see if it's even still available. Like, hold on. Okay, it's called the Garden Tea Bloom box. I call it the Plan de Charme box. I'm just gonna call it that. It's so pretty. Okay, it's not yet sold out. Yeah, and it's $255, which I think is an amazing price point. I mean, in the box itself, let's see, you get fresh blooms. Okay, it's a high camp gardenias and a mix of peonies, camellia greens, jasmine, and mint. And then you get the as ever herbal peppermint tea and the sage honey with honeycomb. I love this. And I love that they threw the peonies in there for Meghan, you know. And then I think they said a piece of this was a nod to her wedding bouquet. And I think that was the jasmine that was in there, that was in her wedding bouquet. So it's a really great box. It's a really great box. Let's see, it says that the box will arrive separately from other items, and the floral shipments are being timed to arrive before Easter Sunday, April 5th, and they'll begin shipping on Tuesday, March 31st. So, and it's only offered in the continental US. Dang, so not even Hawaii and Alaska, eh? Wow. Okay. Well, no, that makes sense given the fresh aspect of it, given that these are fresh florals. Yeah, it's not quite reliable to overseas shipping, and that includes overseas to Alaska and Hawaii. But that's beautiful. That is just absolutely beautiful. This box is stunning. And kudos to Princess Meghan. She's just doing her thing. And people, you know, they don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit it, but this thing is going to get her to billionaire status sooner, I think, rather than later, because she keeps this up. She's going to have everything. In my opinion, she's going to have everything that she sought out to get. And that includes a $1 billion brand, and that includes helping others. I think that at the root of all of this, she does this so that she can help others. She still maintains a job to supplement and to support her real passions in life. And we can see that in the way her and Harry move. She's never stopped caring. She's never stopped, you know, doing what she does as far as her humanitarian work. And just imagine, like, if she's a billionaire, they said it would take $4 billion to eradicate child hunger. Remember when the WHO put out that they gave, like, the man that owns Twitter, they gave him like a whole like list of how he would be able to end world hunger with just 4 of his billions. And he was like, I'm going to buy Twitter instead, which is not funny at all. But I think that that's like the main thing that Harry and Meghan strive for. It's good to have money. It's good to secure your future, your children's future. But you can see clearly that everything they do is for a purpose. It's for a cause. They really want to be charitable and give back. And I think the best way that they can do that for now is to give us the vase, Duchess. Um, Short term, immediate, if you want to really help people out, I think one of the things that you could do right now is to produce this vase. Am I too far off, too far gone? I'm really far gone at this point because the way my hopes and dreams were so up for that vase and dashed when I did not get it. I think we are still gonna get it though. I do. I think we are, because she would not have shown us this whole little video right here if we weren't gonna get that vase, because she knows how we are about these products. So I don't know. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. But yeah, no, honestly and seriously speaking here, they do all of this as a stepping stone, as a catalyst to help them do what they really want to do, their life's work, which is helping others. It's like, what's that lady's name? The Amazon man's ex. She's donated like $7 billion just last year alone to all manner of institution, HBCUs, women's research. I mean, she's a pioneer. And I know Harry and Meghan do the same, and we just don't hear about it really because of their status. We just kind of, I don't know, we hear about it here and there, but I know that they're doing so much more behind the scenes. So yeah, this is a lovely box, lovely, lovely packaging. And Meghan isn't new to like the floral stuff. We all saw her like arranging her florals at that, I think it was a bridal shower in New York. I forget the hotel, like the name of the hotel, but they had this bridal shower and they were arranging flowers. And of course, Meghan, her bouquet looked amazing because I think she already has that. And then even before all of this happened, did you guys know that she had like a flower named after her? Remember the flower that she had named after her? The clematis Meghan. I should have had the name on here, huh? I thought I did. Anyways, it's the clematis Meghan. It's this beautiful, deep reddish, deep burgundy, sometimes violet flower. It flowers twice a year, and the first flowering is May through June, and then the second flowering is late July to early August, early September. So, yeah, this is beautiful. And I think Meghan's just always been accustomed to it, and flowers have been her thing for like a very long time. So this collaboration makes total sense. It makes total sense that she would want to keep in line with the things that she's kind of already been doing and the things that she already knows with As Ever. I can't wait to see what happens next. This box doesn't ship out until the 31st. So I think between now and the 31st, people are going to be clamoring to sell it out. And it is limited edition. So I think we might still get like one more go around. Maybe at the end of spring, she might re-release something else with like a different flower, which I hope that that's the case because this box is beautiful. I do all my unboxings on Instagram, by the way. So if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at the People's Duchess as well over there. I do all of my unboxings on Instagram Live. Although I think I might change that because now I'm looking for a way to like consolidate everything, right? So I don't want to be on this platform and that platform. I'm sick of it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just tired. I kind of want to pull a Meghan and just be on Instagram or just be on YouTube. I still have a TikTok, but like, child. I mean, just in name only, really. I'm not even really dealing with TikTok. I don't have any other social media besides that. But I really just want to be on one platform as far as like everything centralized. And I don't know if that's possible because Instagram and YouTube are completely separate. If it had been Instagram and Facebook, they're the same company. So that would have been one thing. But Instagram and YouTube are two different entities. So I can't merge the two of them like that. But I'm gonna find a way. because it's a lot, you know, it's just a lot. But what I'm thinking of doing is now doing my unboxings here on YouTube, because I will have another channel that's like dedicated to everything that's not specifically just the royals, just Meghan and Harry. You know, it'll be as ever stuff, and then it'll be all the other stuff that I want to talk about, pop culture stuff. So we mentioned this last time, but yeah, I'm working out how that would look and how that would work and the feel of that, and seeing how I could integrate that into, well, not integrate, but have it as a secondary channel to this channel. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, turn your notifications on, because I'll definitely have a post of it when it goes up. But yeah, so I just want to kind of hop on and do this quick little like live stream. I didn't want to do a video for this because I already did a video for the drop itself, and I just wanted to give you guys like a quick little update. If you need some accompaniment to this, if you are looking for something sweet to sip your tea from, or something, you know, nice and mellow to sip your tea from, definitely head over to Shop Squatty for all of your relaxation ritual needs. I'm really proud of this collection. I'm really proud of the heirloom tapestry collection. I think that in addition to the pieces being really beautiful, they do harken back to a time that reminds me of when I was my most relaxed. I mentioned this the other day that my mom has a big collection of like fine china, really nice plateware. And luckily for me, she was the kind of woman who said, you know, today's as good a day as any. Break out the china, break out the fancy drinks, break out the, you know, she didn't hold on to things for a special moment. Any moment that she declared was special was special. And luckily for me, a lot of our moments together were special. So we always drank out of really nice china, really nice tea sets. And I wanted to recreate that in a more affordable line. So if you're looking for a really nice tea set to accompany your teas and all the things, coffee, you know, espressos, definitely head over to Shop Squatty. I also have the Beehive heirloom collection, which I love. I love, love, love this set as well. It's so pretty. It's just so, like, as the kids say, tea. Very much tea. And if you are enjoying my channel, definitely consider buying me a coffee, showing some love there. You can scan the barcode or just go to buymeacoffee.com. Wait, is it buy me? Yeah, buymeacoffee.com/ the People's Duchess. But yeah, other than that, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. It'll be a short live stream today because although I am playing hooky from work, I am definitely still having to do the playing hooky only gives you a little bit because you still have to do all the things that you didn't do. That's the whole point of procrastination hooky. Like I procrastinated 2 items from yesterday, but I have to get done today and they still need to get done. And then I still have all the things I need to do today. So sorry about the shortness of the live stream. But again, if you are enjoying the channel and the live stream, go ahead and head over to buy me a coffee, or you can just also subscribe to the channel. You know, click that like, share, and subscribe. Hold on. Now, why is it doing this? Okay, there we go. Hit that like, share, and subscribe, and the notification bell to get notified when I go live. And again, I will also notify you guys when I get the secondary channel going. I'll post that on my on my public channel, on this channel. So thank you so much, Echo Bella. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you all for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Please take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to yourselves. And until next time, bye for now.